I've been honest about where I thought we were at the end of last year. I thought we were in a really good spot. Thought we were running better probably than we ever have in this car, leading some laps, putting ourselves in position to win some races. We were just a little too late to the party, at the end of the year like that, just to start finally hitting on some stuff and get running better. It's just really difficult to put everything together perfectly. You got to do those things consistently. You got to put yourself in those positions more frequently to know how to handle leading races and make the right decisions. And same goes for a crew chief calling the race or guys pitting the car from the lead. Like, all those things are just a little different. And I think it's all about just putting yourself in those positions more often, because the more comfortable you are in that spot, the harder you're going to be at the end of the day.
After starting the season with two speedways, a road course, and a flat track here, is it nice to get to 2 mile-and-a-half finally?
Yeah, no, it is. I mean, it's the first 3 weeks for us have just been very eventful. I think we've crashed every week, some way, shape, or form. We've been lucky to finish as well as we have, I think, over the course of the first handful of races, based off of the situations that we've kind of had to endure. But when I kind of look back at it, I just look at the pace we've had in our cars, the comfortability we've had in our cars, the things that I asked for as a driver. I think my team has been giving me that. So, not that I don't look back and wish they weren't better, but I'm just someone that looks at our performance and pace, and I kind of put more weight into that than I do anything else, and I think we've done a pretty solid job as a team. So I think just continuing to try to bring that mindset and that type of preparation and those types of cars to the racetrack, and I think ultimately the rest of it will kind of come out in the wash.
What does it say about the resilience of you and the team that you were able to pull out that fourth place finish after spinning on the first lap last week?
Yeah, I mean, it was for sure great to get that type of recovery. I just hate we had to recover. That was the part that was unfortunate. Just hate we had to recover at all, because I thought we were really solid, and unfortunately our car just never drove like it did on Saturday. Anytime you're in those situations, you want to just try to put together a clean day, especially when you had good pace. Thought we had a good qualifying effort there and set ourselves up well, and next thing you know, we're last in the first corner of the first lap. So just hate we had to recover, but nonetheless happy with how we've been preparing and the cars we brought, and that at the end of the day means more to me than a lot of things.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
Chase, there's been a lot of pressure put on Goodyear to bring different tires. They brought the Coda soft tire. They got option tire this weekend. I'm just curious, from your perspective as a driver, what does that say about Goodyear willing to take the risk to do something different?
Yeah, I think as close as the cars have gotten nowadays, I think it's good to have something different to throw at us from a strategy perspective. Otherwise, it's really easy to get into a position where we're all kind of doing the same thing, because we, as race teams, have gotten pretty good at optimizing times to pit, and it becomes hard to be different, and the harder it is to be different, the more we're all going to be the same, right? And the more we're going to ride around and do the same things, and it'll be about who comes off pit road first. So now I think it just gives an opportunity to potentially, put some pace in a car, take a chance. If you're buried, try to get some track position, or just switch up the strategy. So I commend them for it. Hopefully it works out, and if not, give them a gold star for trying.